a Poet Laureate award from the mayor's office, and that name is provided to us from the Arts Council. And so we count that a privilege. And you know, Fresno is rich in poetry for a lot of reasons, but have been experiencing somewhat of a renaissance as of late. Juan Felipe Herrera, former California United States Poet Laureate, Lee Herrick, who I had the privilege of being able to recognize here recently, was a current California Poet Laureate. And Fresno embraces poetry by providing platforms outside of the classroom as well. Certain venues that we have and community events that really do champion poetry, and I've had the opportunity to go to many of those. Fresno has become a hub for encouraging and producing talent through poetry, and certainly we have one of those with us today. Now, you would normally think this guy is probably a football player, but he's actually a poet. And when you read his poetry, you can tell that he's like a gentle giant. And so poetry, as we know, serves all people, speaks to our heart, and it really is a love language. And so it is our honor today to be able to recognize Joseph Rios, and I have Lily Chavez. Lily?
Thank you very much, Mayor Dyer, members of the council, President Maxwell. It's always an honor to be here on behalf of the Fresno Arts Council during National Poetry Month. It seems that April is the month for a lot of important things, as we've heard in the earlier presentations. But poetry and the arts in general are such an important part of community wellness. And the arts are a tool that the city can use to showcase its richness, its wealth, and the important role that our citizens play in our community. We are fortunate in Fresno to have many talented writers and poets, and we are known nationally for our poets and our writers. So I'm just thrilled to have Joseph Rios here with us today to acknowledge his great works. And thank you, Mayor, for this resolution.
Joseph.
Thank you all. I'm going to actually go ahead and read, and everyone kind of climbed in here, but
I wanted to read it. I wanted the council up here with you.
Okay. Never mind. This is a poem that I wrote for the occasion. I feel like I've been writing about Fresno for the last 15 years, and so to sit down and write another Fresno poem is a great honor, and I'm thankful to everyone here and for my family for being here. Fresno is an Oella living on Social Security who bails you out after your third DUI. Fresno used to dance on the west side at the Palomar, downtown at the Rainbow, drank too much, and once punched her sister-in-law at the VFW, then died with an unpaid credit card from Montgomery Ward. Fresno is the elder fig trees that bow their heads into furrowed soil before they're piled, burned, and replaced with almonds. Fresno is the almonds. Every felled fruit tree is Fresno's nana, about to be cremated in a sacred funeral pyre, a memory rendered into ash, its namesake, Fresno, Fresno, ash, ash, ash. Fresno is whitewashed trunks, it's the fire and the smoke too. It's so thick it blurs the mountains and paints new shades of red onto the horizon. Moguls stream endlessly from our noses like tears as we cry, real tears, waving goodbye from a passing Amtrak train full of recently released cholos, each with their grandma's names tattooed on their faces. Fresno is a leaky El Camino with rust in the bed, a rebuilt engine with low miles that could make it to LA before it was parked. Doesn't need much to get running. It's growing roots as we speak in a cracked, oil-spotted driveway. It's sprouted long-spined arms of bougainvillea, and the fuel door is bursting with clover. When its blooms pop that near neon pink, that's when the engine will finally turn over, and it can cruise real slow down King Cesar Chavez Boulevard. I can hear it now. Somebody still blasting the shy lights from the custom three-wheel bike. He lifts his shades and whistles as this plant-based biofuel grampa turns heads all down the road. Its leafed limbs scrape the pavement as it leans into a three-wheeled U-turn. Fresno is a holy well under a mini mall on McKinley and First that becomes the magical fuzzhole at each of the 5 restaurants there. Fresno is the man digging at the bottom of that untapped well, filling another bucket with dirt, wondering if the next swing of the pick will splash mud in his face. The mud is a dream. Fresno is that dream, whispered from Saigon to Iogesco, from Punjab to Armenia, and it's hidden under our feet, under several feet of hardpan. Fresno is the hardpan. And Fresno is the water that softens it, a river that slowly carves a mountain. Fresno is the shovel, the pick, the hole, the well, the bucket, the rope, the darkness, and the light. Thank you.
Clerk, if you'd please read the proclamation.